Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith, the Smith in the Black channel here, Ticker Talker, and if it's halftime, it's a strat time report. So what's going on here? So what we got here in the SPY here is we got an inside 60 to start off the new month. All right, so here we go. So I always want to be aware of new time frames, right? So we started off the week yesterday, but you can see this tight range in the SPY, upper left, daily, not doing a whole bunch just yet, and that's when you get this inside 60 here. Right there. Either side of that's going to get my attention going forward here in the next hour or so. And if you go to QQQ, also inside on the 60. So either side of these things we're going to want to know about because we just started a brand new month. And so we want to see if they're going to, same play on two. So where we go to the tech and all that kind of stuff, what's going on. So if we go to Netflix, and Netflix, here you're going to see this. This is what you wait for. So it gets stuck in here, upper left, inside day, then takes it down slightly. Is this something we look for? It is. And then boom, right back through. Guess where the stops are? Here, 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 and here. Boom, right through it. And it's on the first day of the month, and you're going to notice here in the lower middle, the inside month to the upside over 549.04. Right, you're there, right? So Netflix on the radar again. After this kind of chop shop, you might remember this stuff in here, right? Here was, and that was this. That was your broadening formation in here. The outside inside day, boom. Then you get stuck in here, and all you got to do is wait for that reversal right there. And there she blows. If we go to ZS having a nice day here, but a lot of these things that are blasting are going into new all-time highs, and so whenever you have that, you're going to have exhaustion risk because we want to be coming back through previous ranges. Doesn't mean it's going to stop or slow down. It just we don't have that benefit of stopping people out right now. It's just aggressive buyers. We'll see what goes on there. If you go to SMH, and so here just going back into new highs, so it's same play, and you just got the AVGO here. And AVGO, you can see, is now accelerating out of here. I wish somebody would have told me about this. Oh, they did. Where did they tell you about it? This inside day here, right? Above 340.130. Trading 360.108. Because they also knew about the inside week here in the upper middle. Above 330.318. And we also knew about the inside month here in the lower middle. Above 324.33, didn't we? We did. And it's still going and picking up some steam. You've got NVIDIA still going, and that's on the macro list, right? Because it's an inside year to the upside. Still going, but you got exhaustion risk, but it is still going. And so stuff you look for is like this here in the lower left. Stop them out, two down, boom, 2-2 reversal. Guess where the stops are? Here, here, and here. Boom, and off she goes. We'll see if that sets up again. You got Apple going. How's it didn't have it on the list, but let's take a look. Apple, just new highs, and that's just what Apple does. If we go to the crowd, and the crowd goes wild, and so the good thing about this stuff is that accelerating into all-time highs. We don't always have that benefit, but that certainly is going on now. Did we know about this? We did. Where did we talk about this? Right here on the weekly. Remember this? Stop. This is support level, is it? Stop them out. Boom. 2-2 reversal here above 104.36, trading 139.57. Right. Okay. So if we go to shop, now you got some inside 60s here to keep an eye on. Right. We got a new month and everything's green. Right. And what do we look for? Upper left. Stop them out with some slight lower low. Guess where the stops are? Here, 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 and here. Call that the pivot machine gun. So now we'll see if there's anything more in the tank as it stalls out here on the 60. If we go to DY, and this was in the weekend video, and the reason it was last week, you can see this, started picking up some steam here, right? Here, and now still going. And the reason we would look for something like this is not only on the weekly here last week, the 2-2, boom, right? But here, if you look at the monthly down in the lower middle, right? And this poke down just a bit. That's 2-2 to the upside on the month, last month. But the reason we're looking at this is because this has been a lot higher, right? That's what we like, because you know that in this kind of environment, people are going to be looking for stuff that's not blasting into the highs, albeit they're still doing that. But this has been a lot higher, and you saw some very aggressive buying in here, and they are still around. DY. SNPS here, just blasting into the highs. And once again, one of the things I like to show you here is the repetitive nature of these examples, right? Over and over and over and over again, right? So you can see this here. This pokes down and takes out the lows, then goes inside day, right there. Boom, still going, right? And that reversal on the weekly. So now it's got some exhaustion risk going in the highs. We'll see what comes of that. We get some retail coming up, the LULU. LULU. All right, LULU's still going on the monthly, all this green and green and green. What do we look for? Let's go over here again. You're going to see this inside day, right? There's your equilibrium. They tried to take it down. Now you start off a new month. Boom, right back through because we took out this low, and this is an outside bar, which means it's a broadening formation, which means that formation is going to get bigger, right? This is called a rev strat. Inside, down, here. Guess where the stops are? Here, here, and here. Target achieved. We'll see if that keeps going. Good thing about this environment, man, a lot of things do tend to keep going. If we go to Homeboy, what up, homie? Home. Good. Now you're going to see the inside 60 here. Keeping an eye on that in the lower left, right? Also been a lot higher on the monthly. That's good. And starting off the new month bright green after coming out of this. And hold on, what is this? Oh, is that an inside month to the upside? 212 reversal? It is. Over $3.01. Trading 23. All right, not that hard. All right, so just continuation going into recent highs here. So we'll see how that sets up off the 60. All right, if we go to little guy LBRT, Liberty. Now an inside 60, but you can see that had a nice opening move. We'll see if that can continue. Right, also something in the monthly. It's been a lot higher. Right. It also pokes down slightly after last week's lows, and then boom, right through. We'll see if that sets up again for you. Believe it or not, Bloodbath and Beyond coming up here, BBBY. And you can see here in the upper middle, the weekly took it out by 3 cents. And so when this comes back through, this is the 1 bar ref strat, the inside and then the outside bar. So when this thing goes green here on the month, at 12:15, we got a pretty good idea this thing's going outside week, right? And there it is. And so here, if you go to the daily, you see the higher high, the stop them out, lower low, and boom, back to previous range. Let's go to the highs, or at least the recent highs. You can see this thing's been a lot higher too. Trying to work up this monthly broadening formation there. If we go to AMBA, and AMBA, we've talked about this a few times, and look, once again, when you see this kind of strength in here, the question is it going to continue, right? So what you do is you wait for corrective activity here. The 2 up, the 2 down, boom, you're in. It's still going, and you can see down the lower middle, the inside 60 to the upside, which just worked. Right now, these broader averages still drying up a bit, so we'll see. If we go to MDB, MongoDB, and MongoDB, what is it doing? Was this in the weekend video? You bet it was. Why? Once again, the monthly inside bar here, the lower middle, pokes down, stop them out, rev strat, 1, 2. Guess where the stops are? Here, here, and here. Boom, thanks for playing, still going. We'll see if that sets up for you again. Like I said, broader averages still drying up here a bit. If you go to Billy Baroo, B-I-L-I, once again, to starting off the month, nice long green day, right? Here, the inside month to the upside, right? Above 49.98. Target was to take this out, 51.25. Already did that, but like I said, in this environment, you might get measured move. Get this thing sideways, and then bam. So we can keep an eye on the Billy. Still going. You've got APPS. APPS. Nice run on the month or here. Still inside of the month. It's still inside in the week, so we're going to be aware of that. All right. But just having a nice little day here. It stops all these guys out. The question is going to be able to step up into there. PRLB. Here, and had a nice month last month. Starting off here, you can see this. Yesterday was real nice to start off the week, and still trying to continue. So it's got some room to all-time highs. We'll see what comes of that. We're going to need some dog food. Chewy. And Chewy triangles them out by coming back in a bit here, but starting off the month, it's still going. Remember, this was an inside month here in the lower middle. We knew about that. That was above 52.54. Now trading 67.59. Still going. So we'll see if that sets up again. You can see comes in a little bit on the 60. We'll see if we get any reversals on the 30 or something to get in there. Crowd goes to the highs as I speak. If we go to major DOMO, now DOMO's starting to come back in here as well. Just had a nice long green bars, and that's what we want. You see this daily bigger than average for this stock, and so some people are like, oh, it's outside the ATR, I'm gonna try and short it. Maybe, but we'll see if this thing sets up again. What that tells us is we got some aggressive buyers in there right now going inside 60 down for the reversal, so we can see in the next hour if this closes out and takes out this high, there's your rev strat back into the highs. If we go to API, and API, here you can see the inside 60 in the lower left to go up, and what that does is it reconfirms this, the inside day to the upside in the upper left, right, above 49.32, which also triggered in the lower middle the inside month to the upside over 49.98. That's good all month, just so you know. Band. And band comes in a little bit here, but you can see that had a nice push here too. We'll see that's some exhaustion risk. Well, let's get to some downside before I run out of time here. They're coming in right at the shoot and taking profit in IBB. And you can look at this, what a difference the month makes, right? Yay! Boo! All right, inside bar, up, down. So below here on IBB is a rev strat day below 133.10. Not totally getting killed, but it is from where it closed, right? So we want to be aware of that. And you can always watch LABO. LABO coming in here a little bit. So if you go over there, you're going to see a bunch of that kind of stuff. ARCT here. ARCT, you can see this thing getting lumped. And the reason we keep an eye on this, twofold here. Upper middle, inside weak to the downside. Boom, triangle out, done. Which when that works here, below 51.95, it then triggers the 2-2 reversal on the month. Below 46.56, that's still good, so we can keep an eye on that. If you go to ABC, ABC coming down, getting hit, and you can see this, once again, watching this on the monthly here in the lower middle, because it took the highs and then came back and turned red. So it didn't have time, it just ran out of time, but now you're going to see this is going to be, if these two were one bar, they'd be outside of this. Now we'll see if that gets worse. If we go to INCY, here, INCY, remember last month how many of these names were taking out last month's lows, right? Here in the lower middle. Now it's still going, right? And you can see this. They got them again on those dailies. They really jammed them yesterday, and now they're just going the other way. You're going to have UTHR here also coming in a bit, VRTX, you name it, and these things are coming in. McKesson here, and what do we look for? The inside bar, the poke up, and boom, rev strat right there. We'll see if they want to hit these things a little bit more. Walgreens, they're hitting drugstores too, knocking over some drugstores. Walgreens, you can see the lower middle, that inside 60 to the downside with CVS. Also having some problems here, taking out last week's lows, last month's lows, continuation. You've got also MA takes out an inside day to the downside, not totally getting killed, but you can watch to see if Visa reconfirms that, because it's not right now. These broader averages still drying up, so we want to see either side of these 60s if we can get something going. Mylan also having some issues here, bam. With the drugs, you've also got NTES here in China, just kind of sitting here, but anything here, upper middle, anything going 2-2 reversal on the week is something we'd want to know about, albeit the monthly still inside. We'll see how that goes. BGNE. And BGNE, you can remember, this is how we play them both ways, right? So here, you'll remember I talked about this. Inside bar, pokes down, rev strat here, boom, right? Over 217, right? 217, this thing blasted over 250. Nah, you got another reversal 2-2 on the weekly, below 235.09 to go the other way, and there's another $5 for ye. So, yeah, so we're still waiting it out. MDB goes to the highs. Trying to see what these futures do off these inside bars, because we're starting a new month. I want to continue to watch where these allocations go as the new month starts off. As always, my videos here at Ticker Talker app are free. So come on and check it out, because a lot of this stuff I talk about every single night. There's a huge library in there for you to go check out. All right, everybody have a great day. I'm Rob Smith in the Black Channel here. Ticker Tiger, the Strat Time Report.